American Latino athletes, presented by McDonald's.
Before I even really knew what MMA was, I was doing it.
Meet Carla Esparza, the top-ranked female fighter in her weight class and never one to shy away from her destiny, no matter how rough the road is.
Well, for me, I got into fighting. Basically, I started wrestling on the boys' team in high school, wrestled on the women's team in college, and that was a big part of it. During the summer, you try and mix things up, not get burnt out in the sports. I would do other things like boxing, Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, and I just kind of fell into the sport. My friends, because I've been wrestling so long, I think they're all kind of used to it that I do something that's tough. And whenever I go out with my girlfriends, they're like, all right, Carla, you're our bodyguard, And my guy friends are, oh, watch out, don't get her mad. So it's funny, but they're all, my friends, and they respect what I do. My family, like I said, they're already kind of used to the fact that I do, such a rough sport. And, they've always been supportive of me as a person. I could be doing anything. I could be doing rocket science. I could be doing, rock climbing. I could be doing, whatever. But my family's always been supportive of me.
I want to be the first ever strawweight champion. I want to keep that belt for a while. That's the goal. I want to be number one.
We didn't have the opportunities when I started out. There was nothing for us. We were fighting for basically nothing. We were just doing it for the love of the sport. So I would say that was something hard on my road to get where I am today. And fortunately, the opportunities kept coming. I think people saw how awesome the women were and how skilled we are. So I think they just grew to love the sport. And that was a big part of my journey, just going through it, having a rough time, fighting in front of nobody. And now we're fighting in front of everybody, and it's great.
It is so impressive how far women's MMA has come in such a short amount of time.
It's funny because everybody was like, you got a target on your back. How does it feel, And I think it didn't become real for me until I stepped into the house. It's one of those things you're like, oh, sure. I got everyone's, aiming for me, and I have all this pressure on me. I'm like, okay, whatever, no big deal. But as soon as I stepped in the house, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to let anybody down. I want to do my best here, but what if my best isn't good enough? And it was hard.
It's going to be the hardest thing you've ever done. You are living and training with the 15 women that are trying to beat you and take everything from you.
Yeah, it's funny. I've been friends with people that I fought back. Everyone that I fought, pretty much, I'm cool with after. I think I'm a very respectful person. I think, I'm not catty. I don't talk crap after I win. I just try and be like a good person. And for me, I may be a good person, but I'm a real person, And if I don't like someone, and if someone's disrespectful to me or my friends, I'm gonna tell it how it is. I'm not gonna like you. I think becoming a champion is not pretty simple, but it's what you would think. You gotta put the work in, you gotta work hard. And obviously, it takes years to develop skills, but that's a part of what you can actually do. But I think there's a part of being a champion that you can't teach. There's that heart, and I think that's what makes a champion.
The person that walks out of this gym, the winner, at the end of this season, will be the world champion.